Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that tick. What's it up, baby? Y'all didn't know Big Boss Dog, okay? Through the door here to talk this boxing. Before I get in my soliloquy, my bad. Tough times don't last, good people do, don't know if yourself. Caught that minute if I lie, maybe you matter. Peep game, 84's on the road. Swing. So, it's been reported that Errol Spence Jr., according to Barbosa, box. I'm going to post a link in the description. Errol Spence, Sebastian Fundora will fight January 2025 in Dallas Cowboys Stadium. The big fish is back. Right? According to him. Now, Errol ain't said nothing. Fundora ain't said nothing. So nobody has solidified, out of them two. I ain't seen nothing as of yet. We shall see. Errol been real quiet, been laid back, been cooling. You know what I'm saying? Spending time with his family, going to visit, the young fighters and, probably giving them a wealth of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's all I've been seeing Errol doing. But he ain't been saying too much. Right? But Errol Spence is back. He's going to fight Sebastian Fundora. Now, I made videos in the past. This is a tough fight. I don't know if Errol Spence win this fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll be capping if I see him like, yeah, Errol gonna stop him. You got some people that feel like Errol gonna stop him. You know what I mean? I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sebastian Fundora is not no slouch, bro. He's 6'6". He's figuring out his length. You know what I mean? Like, he figuring out this boxing game. He like, why do I have to give up my height on you? I can just keep you at bay and use my jab. You know what I mean? Now, you got some people that say Sebastian Fundora ain't that good because Tim Tszyu was, touching him. Pause. And that's true. On the second part, Tim Tszyu was, landing on Fundora. That's how he broke Fundora's nose and stuff. But, yet again, we shall see. Tim Tszyu is a bigger guy. He's a natural 154 pounder. I think Tim Tszyu probably can fight at 160 or 168. He a big dude. Pause. But Errol a big dude too. You know what I'm saying? But as far as in height, I think Tim Tszyu's taller. I think Tim Tszyu's like 5'10", 5'11", maybe even 6 feet. You know what I mean? I think Errol like 5'9" or 5'10". So he's not really that tall in stature. He probably like my height. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'10". So it's like, at the end of the day, Errol gonna have to work, man. This gonna be one of them fights where he gonna have to have a brilliant game plan, and he gonna have to execute it to the T, because this is not an easy fight. This is a fight that he could lose. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sebastian Fundora always come to fight. He always come to fight, and it's a tough fight. You know what I mean? But it's a big fight. And didn't I tell y'all in the past? I told y'all Bud Booty words in the past. Errol Spence is still a big star in boxing. Y'all, he's not. He lost to Crawford. He lost to him. He's not a big star. He's done. He's finished. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's finished. He's over with. It's done. Ah! This man finna come back and fight Sebastian Fundora in a big fight. A title fight ain't that. You know what I mean? Now, like I said before, I think he should have took a tune-up before he got this fight. Just to kind of get the ring rust off and stuff like that, because as of now, he going to be out the ring a year. You know what I mean? And if he fight in January, it's going to be a year and a couple of months. You know what I mean? So, I think Errol, for starters, got to get more active. If he's able to beat Sebastian Fundora, he got to get active, bro. He got to fight more often. You know what I mean? He got to fight more often. He can't do what Terrence Crawford doing. What Terrence is fighting, because Terrence Crawford been fighting once a year, I think since 2019. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, Terrence Crawford fight once a year. And watch. He ain't going to fight for the rest of this year, and then he going to fight again in 2025. I'm telling you this. That's what he gonna do. You know? But Errol gotta get more active. I get it. You getting big fights. You want big fights. And that's what I respect about Errol Spence. That's why I always respected him. Because the dude don't take fights that are easy for him. He take fights that are difficult. You know what I mean? Now, this might be too much. We don't know. Because a lot of people, like I say, they write off Sebastian Fundora. I'm telling you, Sebastian Fundora is a very good fighter, bro. For anybody at 54. You know? Even Terrence Crawford, bro. You know what I mean? I'm telling you this. That's a tough fight. So Fundora is no slouch, bro. I get it. I understand. Y'all think, oh, he easy work. And I'm telling you, bro. That boy is... That's a tough fight. Especially having to punch up like that. He's 6'6", bro. You know what I mean? And even if he kind of crouches down a little bit, he crouches down to maybe like 6'4", 6'5". He's still 6 something. He over 6 feet. He's 6 something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not easy, bro, to punch up like that. You got to punch up. You feel me? Like, you got to jump up and punch. Man, I remember my coach. He got called out. I'm going to tell this story, and I'm going to get back on topic. He got called out by this dude that was like 6'5", right? So you get these dudes, they come in the gym or whatever, and they just think, oh, because I'm big or I did this, I whooped this person on the street, I could whoop you too. So my coach say, bet, lace him up. Coach getting the gloves with Buddy, beat the doors off of that boy. But I just remember my coach had to jump up to hit him. And the dude, matter of fact, the dude was like 6'8". Yeah, he was 6'8", bro. My coach beat the doors off him, busted his nose up, everything. Went to the body, broke him down. You see what I'm saying? But my coach was jumping. Literally have to jump. And my coach is like 6 feet. So just imagine what Errol gonna have to do, or anybody who fights Sebastian Fundora gonna have to do. It's a tough fight, bro. You know? Now, one thing that Errol does well is he go to that body. You know what I mean? He goes to that body, and that may be beneficial in this fight. He may have to break Fundora down. You know what I mean? He may have to. But he got to figure a way how to get on the inside, pause, to be able to get to Fundora's body. But it's one of those fights that's exciting because you know Errol going to come to fight. Errol don't do boring fights. Even in the Terrence Crawford fight, where he was getting dominated, Errol still was getting up, still moving forward, right? And the reason why Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence is because he used Errol Spence's aggressiveness against him, right? He did exactly what I said he needed to do to win that fight, which is look to counter Errol and set traps, and that's exactly what he did. He used Errol Spence's aggressiveness against him, and that's how he was able to beat him. So, it's a very good fight, right, between Sebastian Fundora and Errol Spence. It's a dangerous fight for Errol, not gonna lie to you. And it's kind of a make or break type of situation. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where Errol, if he looks horrible in this fight, he might want to consider retirement. I'm not the type that's gonna tell a fighter, hey bro, you need to go ahead and retire. But he might want to consider it. He might want to be like, hey man, look, I'm gonna hang it up, man. I'm done. You know what I mean? He might want to consider it. And I think Errol Spence mentioned that on his Twitter. He was like, man, I'm gonna do one fight and I'm gone. You know what I mean? So I think Errol Spence he understands too, and he a realist. He like, man, if I don't win this fight, or I don't win this fight, man, I'm gonna hang it up. And which Errol Spence has done a lot in the sport, at 147 pounds. You know what I mean? He's a very entertaining fighter. He's fought top competition. You know what I mean? He's fought fights where he was favored to lose, and that's just what it is. People have an issue with Errol because of Errol Spence. They don't like how he fights. And he got the Floyd Mayweather cosign, and he signed to PBC. You know what I mean? So they look at Errol as, if that makes sense. Because you ever notice a lot of people just hate on PBC fighters for no reason. oh, he's overhyped, he's overrated, and then next thing you know, he washing everybody that they say. Like, I remember, bro, Mikey Garcia. A lot of people say, oh, he should have stopped Mikey Garcia. It was people saying, matter of fact, a lot of people were saying, he gonna lose to Mikey Garcia. I remember that. I remember that situation. They was like, man, I got Mikey. Mikey is a better fighter. And that's when Mikey Garcia was on a tear, right? He had knocked out Deshaun Latisha. Do I have to go to do this again? Like, you know, do I have to do this? And then that's what Mikey was calling out Lomachenko, but Lomachenko didn't want to fight him. You know what I mean? He went to Lomachenko's, one of his, it wasn't weigh-ins. It was, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff. They do the promotional stuff for the fight. He went there and, you know, trying to get a fight with Lomachenko. He definitely was trying to get that fight, but, you know, Lomachenko was like, no, man, no. Nah, and no. He's like, nah, bro. My bad, bro. All I'm saying at the end of the day, keep it a thee wow, is that Errol Spence got a tall order against him, against Sebastian Fundora. He got a tall order. You know what I'm saying? We shall see what he do, how he do it. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.